It's better than.
Which kind dance be this?
It's better than this thing that she does. And what's that?
Is,
Yeah, have you seen the video of that song? Anyways, yeah, talking about videos of songs, we're still with Cnario here.
Cnario Joseph, ladies and gentlemen, looking fly and dapper. Are you blushing?
Why did you keep, you're just quite looking at him.
Come on.
I was wondering what that was so, why did you do that?
Lord. Simi, you're something else. Oh.
Yeah. All right, so Cnario, like, is there a woman in your life at the moment?
Of course, there is.
Married, single?
I'm single.
You're single,
Yes, I'm single.
but there is a woman in your life,
There is a woman in my life.
but you're single.
Yes.
Meaning he's not married?
I'm not married. Engaged.
But you have a girlfriend?
Yes, I do.
Okay. All right. How long have you guys been dating for? How does she compete with your busy time schedule?
Well, for some reason, everything works out itself. We've been engaged. We've been together for 5 years.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah.
So are the wedding bells gonna come soon?
Very soon.
Oh,
Very
you
soon.
guys heard it here first. Very soon.
Whoa, okay. Okay.
All right. Okay. So Cnario, we have a little game for you to play.
Okay.
It is called the rapid fire round. It's part of an interview. It's all about you. We want to know more about you, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, we want to know more about you. So we're going to give you 2 options to pick from,
Okay.
and you have to pick immediately.
Okay.
You can't hesitate or think about it for
Okay.
even up to half a second.
Okay.
If you hesitate, you'll have to play truth or dare at the end of the show.
Wow.
And each time you hesitate, we add an extra truth or dare.
Wow. Okay.
So let me give you a test run now.
Pink or blue?
Blue.
But you have to answer faster.
Has to be faster.
Okay.
Fast.
Or
You're
you
not
play
allowed
truth
to,
or
Okay.
dare.
you know?
Okay.
All right, so let's see the first rapid fire round. Susan, take it away.
Okay.
So get ready for it. Answer immediately.
Yeah. Okay. Married or single?
Single.
Ladylike or ghetto?
Ghetto.
The options
You
are also on the
hesitated.
screen as well. You hesitated though.
Yes, did it right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The options are on the screen.
They're on the screen. Twerking versus whining.
Come on, none.
You need to pick
You
one.
have to pick one.
have to
so
pick one.
you've hesitated
Whining.
already. so.
Whining.
You have to pick one.
You have to pick one. Twerking versus
he picked whining.
whining. Okay.
Yeah.
Whining. So
All right.
you hesitated.
Yeah.
Emanira or Lillian?
Lillian.
You hesitated.
Why? Why'd you hesitate? Why'd you hesitate though, Emma?
That's 3. Nollywood or Hollywood?
Hollywood.
Directing versus producing.
Directing. Any day.
Uh,
All right.
still scored.
Well done. So, this is your paranoia image, which we'll come to later on. But your scores so far, Lambo, how many hesitations?
3.
3 hesitations.
Wow.
3 hesitations. That means 3 truth or dares
Okay.
at the end of the show.
Drink up, you,
Okay.
you might need it.
You might need
You
it.
might need it.
You might need it. All right, so tell us more about paranoia. Where did that come from?
Okay, Paranoia is a story written by Olushola Israel. You know, I actually saw it online and I loved it. I contacted him and he gave me the right to shoot it. You know, but funny enough, being the person I am, when I shot Paranoia, I had no intention of putting it out there. You know, because I have a lot of things I've shot that are really not out there. But Paranoia has a lot of following online already. You know, and they kept, you know, mounting the pressure on me to finish it and put it out there, you know. And the good thing about Paranoia is from the moment I read the story, I already knew who I wanted to play the role of Thompson, you know, which happens to be Seun Kentebe, you know, a very good actor. He killed the role. And I kind of struggled with casting Fome, you know, but at the end of
You
the
got
day,
Juliet. What's her name?
yes, she actually I've known Judith for
Judith,
a while.
yeah.
Not personally, no. I've known her from a distance, but I didn't think about her. I was actually shown. The person I had in mind was busy at the time, so I had to like, hey, you're good. I know you're good, and you know some other people who are also as good as you. And he said, why not call Judith? And I'm like, Judith, why not? So I called her, and she was.
So if you want
No, she wanted to see the script first. So when she said, like, come on, I want to play this role, you know, because it's a very crazy role. It's different.
so if you want to cast Simi for a movie, what kind of role would you give her?
I'll need to.
I thought it would be easy.
Beautiful. Come on,
I
don't
thought it
go
would be easy.
down.
I just give her a house girl.
You don't want to go down there.
You don't want to go down there, Caesar. You know.
Come on. Oh. No,
And she looked at me. Yeah.
Caesar, he wouldn't even want to cast you in a movie because you're too ugly. Continue.
Okay.
you know. So basically, paranoia is it's just different, you know. So like I say, everything starts from the story. So I liked the story, and when I wanted to shoot it, funny, my crew members were not around, you know, because it was over the holiday period. So they were like, come on, Cnario, you won't work for holiday, Seth. You know, so
Are you working for this public holiday?
No, I have some editing jobs to do, so
Still work.
you know. So I just called up Shinwa and Judith, and they were available, and called a couple of friends. I basically shot Paranoia alone because my crew members were on holiday.
So only you were doing, like, using one
I
camera?
had assistants,
Okay,
yes.
okay,
So I
okay.
was the DOP, the cinematographer, almost the sound man. I had a sound man on set. You know, I had a... Well, it was a good experience because for me, every shoot I do is film school,
Okay.
you know, and so it was a good experience.
Okay.
It was a good... We had a lot of challenges, but, you know, working alone, doing so many things at once, but I knew I had to do it at that time. You know, it was early January. You know, we actually shot on the 7th of January.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure,
How long
December,
did it take
January.
to finish it? How
No,
many
just 2 days.
Just 2 days?
Yes,
Okay.
and the truth is, I didn't want to put it out there, like I said before.
Why? Yeah, you mentioned earlier you normally just throw out all your
Yes.
recordings. Why? Why is that? I would have thought most people, after spending so much time and money on a piece of work, they want to show off, like,
Put it out there, yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
I guess,
that
I
dance,
guess,
you know?
I get like so many people have told me I'm being too hard on myself. You know, I've criticized Nollywood a lot. I've criticized the films that have come out of Nollywood, and I know what we can do.
So now you don't want anyone to
You know?
criticize you.
No, it's yes, really.
I know
Well, subconsciously maybe, you know, because I know there are lots of people who are there like, okay, we're waiting for Cnario. You don't they criticize us since.
Oh yeah, it's now your
You
turn.
know, but it's really not about the critics and all that. You know, I see every project I do as a. You know, there's this thing about knowing something and actually doing it. They are two different things. You know something, you know how to do this thing, but when you're on set, the realities of production will dawn on you. You know, so it's like my own film school, my own practical is, they're my short films. So the more I do them, the more. And funny enough, when I see them, like, oh, come on, put this thing out. This is so nice, it's so good, you know. I'm like, no, this is not going out. But like, Paranoia is not my story. Many of them, all the ones I've shot 7 of them, you know. Okay, Paranoia is the 7th, 6 before Paranoia, and none of them are out there.
Okay. Off the top of your head, who's your favorite filmmaker in Nigeria? Who's the
Kunle
best?
Afolayan.
Really?
Yes, he's a
That's
boss.
kind of an easy one.
No, I will always give it to him. Kunle is good.
Who's your worst?
Forget.
Who's your worst?
no,
Like,
no,
I want to hear
okay.
that one.
Okay,
Is this some
the
naming?
worst is
Is this some naming?
the normal Nollywood, annoying Nollywood. Nollywood is growing. It's just
Those
that
guys make
there are some
money
people
though,
that don't want
yeah.
to grow. You understand?
Like who? I don't know.
Like
No,
any
we have a lot of them.
particular
I don't want to
person?
call names. I don't want to call them. In fact, they're even nameless. You don't even know
Those when they
who they
wear
are.
big suits and hats in all their movies. And
No,
stuff.
no. But Kunle is a boss. I love him. I love his. He's good.
Okay.
You know. Funny enough, I used to criticize Kunle, but
Why?
having to. No, it's easy to criticize. That's the truth.
But when you start doing it,
It's easy to
Yeah.
criticize, but when you start doing,
yeah.
it's not actually when I started doing. It was actually I met him, when I met him, at the filmmakers forum at Pan Atlantic University, because we have this a monthly filmmakers forum, and he was the guest speaker. And after listening to him, like, it's like you don't know how I feel until you walk in my shoes, that kind of thing. And I was able to get to
It's alright, Simi.
understand
I won't
him.
criticize you anymore. Okay? I won't criticize you anymore. I understand where you're coming from this time. Okay?
So
it's cool.
But apart from that, I
It's
watch
cool.
his films and he's good. You won't take it away from
Yeah.
him. Kunle is good. He's
Alright.
the best.
So shall we see a trailer of Paranoia? And shall we criticize?
Yes.
Dun dun dun!
Look at our 3Gs.
Alright. Scenario Joseph.
Mr. Thompson, where do you see yourself in the next, say, 5 years?
Having a beautiful wife with 2 lovely kids. I'm Thompson. Nice meeting you.
I'm Fumi.
You're really beautiful.
Thank you very much.
You're like every guy's dream girl.
I beg your pardon. I am happily married with 2 kids. I would like you to respect that.
I can't believe she's married.
All my dreams are they're just dreams that they are.
Paranoia.
Okay?
Ooh.
So let's criticize.
Oh yeah, you go.
No, you start. You the one with the,
Alright, you criticize yourself.
Well, I don't think I'm in a good position to criticize my work, because I'll be very biased. But like I said, it's easier to criticize when you don't know the challenges the person faced while shooting that. I have a camera which is at the 5D Mark II, and the day we were shooting that interview scene, the camera fell down and stopped working.
Ooh.
Yes,
Whoa.
So
How much money was that camera?
Whoa.
about 800 and something thousand, So that was one of the challenges we faced. And for some reason, I wanted to shoot Paranoia with 2 lights, but I ended up shooting Paranoia, the whole of Paranoia, with just 1 light. Because for some reason, each time we're on set, 1 light stops working.
Maybe it was telling you.
Yes,
this-
and
there was this thing I'm saying,
funny enough,
son,
at the end of the day,
this is
I kind
how-
of liked the effect, because I've been studying film actively for over 7 years now, so it didn't throw me off balance. When 1 light got bad, I knew I could work with 1 light, and at the end of the day, for some reason, I liked, the effect it created, especially the mirror scene when Thompson was talking to himself.
So, Simi, this should teach you when things happen, for a reason, right?
For a reason.
Yeah.
Dun, dun.
So for me, I wouldn't criticize. I'd like people to criticize Paranoia,
Okay.
but we
Alright.
had a lot of challenges though.
But you said like horror movies are your favorite. Horror is
Yeah.
your favorite genre.
Yes,
Do you
yes.
ever get freaked out by your own productions or storylines?
Okay,
Because me, I
yes.
know me. Hey, I cannot sleep after watching horror movies.
Okay, you know what? There's this story I've been working on for 2 years. I wanted people to write the stories, but for some reason they weren't getting exactly what I wanted. So I knew I had to write this story. In fact, they told me, Cnario, the only way I can write the story, you know what's in your head, just write it. So I started writing the story, did a lot of research. Like I said, it's taken me 2 years, to develop, do research, and I've even had to go to potential locations that I could shoot, where I could shoot the film, and gone around taking pictures, immersed myself, been there already, I've not shot it, but I already know the locations where I'm going to use. Gone to Cross River State, gone to Anambra State. Of course, I love Osun State. Osun State has some beautiful places to shoot films, you know. I've gone to some locations, and I remember once I was writing, and like I said, I'm always very difficult, you know, too hard on myself. I wasn't feeling it. Even though I was writing, I wasn't feeling it. But the day I knew I'd gotten it was the day I was writing. And let me tell you how, you know, because I wanted to create the atmosphere, you know. So I had this room. What I did was that I went to the market, bought black clothes, you know, and covered the whole 4 walls of the room. So it's a black room. So I had a table and a chair in the middle. That's where I write. And since it's a horror movie, I write only at night.
Wait, hang on. That's where you write.
For that movie, for this
okay.
particular story. No, for this part, because I wanted to be in the mood, you know. I wanted to create that atmosphere.
You know, that was scary. Okay,
because I wanted the story to be scary itself, you know.
Okay.
And me, I just wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling it. So the day I knew I was getting it right was the day I was writing. And I could actually feel someone breathing on my neck.
Wow.
I mean, I got scared.
Were you?
I could feel it. It was so real, you know. I got so scared I couldn't continue. And believe you me, I didn't touch that story for over 3 months because I was so scared to go back to it.
Were you under any influence?
No. Usually, no. I wasn't under any influence because, like I tell people, I like to, unlike people who like to get high before they do things. If I'm doing any creative thing, I like to be sober. I like to be, you know, I like to have a clear head. I like to think straight, you know.
I like the idea of being in a dark room, but what if you wanted
No,
to...
I wanted to create that for some, like I said, I'm one of the biggest critics of Nollywood. I'm one of the biggest critics of our films, you know.
Yeah.
And now, when it's your turn to do it, you need to do it right. And I believe everything starts, you know. Everything rises and falls on the story. If you get the story wrong, every other thing is going to be wrong.
So you know how like all the walls were covered in black.
Yeah.
You know it could have been a Lenny breathing down your neck and you wouldn't have known.
Well, you know, but seriously, it was scary that day.
So what if you want to? So what if you want to write soft porn? Where do you
Come on.
Let's write horror movies, and you know. So,
No.
so what happens?
No, you won't
Where will
catch
you
me
sit
doing
to write
that.
soft porn?
I don't think
They
people
won't catch
write
me
soft
doing that.
porn.
I guess they just do it.
Some of them have story.
They just do
what
it.
to look out for.
What?
I actually follow the storyline when I'm watching. You know?
Oh, well,
Oh,
I
you
haven't
do?
seen one before, so I don't know what you're talking about.
What is he talking about?
They've got really interesting storylines.
I have no
yeah?
idea.
What is that?
Okay, so I'm the only one who's seen soft porn. Okay, great. Simi, really?
I don't know what you're talking about. The most pornographic thing I've watched is Miley Cyrus. Hello.
Wow.
And on that note, we're off for a quick break. We'll be right back after this.